In the summer of 2023, wildfire smoke from Canada had broad effects across the northeastern United States, as you can see in these images. While damages were certainly incurred, they did not reach the point of costing $1 billion. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration keeps track of the number of billion-dollar natural disasters which occur in a year as a way of measuring whether our changing climate is increasing the frequency and the severity of these events. The analyses adjust for inflation so that the actual cost in dollars is comparable across the years. Although records have been kept since 1980, the worst 4 years for billion-dollar natural disasters have been the last 4 years. 2020 was second in ranking, 2021 third, 2022 fourth, and 2023 is the first in ranking with the worst record for billion-dollar disasters, with 25 disasters which caused 482 deaths. I'm making this video at the end of 2023, and the final costs are still being calculated. As you can see in this graph, there's clearly a trend. For the first 30 years, starting in 1980, no year had 15 separate billion-dollar natural disasters, while in the past 4 years, every year has exceeded 15. This chart represents similar data where you can see a steady increase in the average number per year when one considers the 1980s decade, the 1990s decade, the decade of the year 2000, 2010. In the years 2020 to 2022, there is a well above average number of billion-dollar disasters. And as you can see, the year 2023 exceeded these as well. As a result, as you can see, there is a greater and greater cost to the country to recover from these natural disasters. So when one speaks of climate change or ways of mitigating these disasters, clearly this would cost money. But doing nothing also costs money in that the incidents of severe weather are on the increase, as is the cost of these events. There are many ways to measure costs, and obviously the loss of human life is a tragic cost which accompanies many of these disasters. And as you can see, in recent years, the number of people who lose their lives in these natural disasters is higher than in the first 3 decades in which this was measured.